Over to the street, his blue, what the frick is hair color hair was getting whiffed by the cars flying left to right. I got out of the Tesla and flew into my street with my robot jet engine. I stepped in front of a completely different Tesla, put out my sword and crashed it to the ground so that the flags would go up and make the car stop. Tyler, I just hit a random ass rock for you. Now where the hell is Shrek? I said I wasn't angry, I was just worried for his safety. And I longed to see Shrek's handsome green face.
What the fuck?
I held out my hand to help tie up. His face was flushed from fear. But I saw Shrek. Wait, is that Elon Musk? Holy
What?
shit! Tyler exclaimed. I, I quickly turned around to see the man himself, Elon Musk. I put away my sword so I wouldn't accidentally slice Ninja Mr. Musk. Tyler Belmont, Optimus Prime. With what a surprise, he extended his hand as if I hadn't just taken out a sword and stabbed the ground. Hello, Mr. Musk, big friend of Tesla. Tyler said Elon. They shook hands and Elon just looked at me. Thanks, you could just call me Elon. Hey, Optimus. I thought I would tell you something before your date, he said. He put a hand on my robot back and walked me away from Tyler. Hello, this will get dirty, boys. Now we're out of earshot, Optimus. You know, you grew up in a robot orphanage? Elon asked. I was
I
shocked to
met your
hear that.
parents.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, what about it? I said. I'm starting to get confused here. How could Elon know? Many, many years ago, I met a beautiful robot woman named Cassandra at the launch party. For the first iPhone. God, it has been a long time since I thought of that woman. Sorry, I'm getting off track. What I'm trying to say, is that I think I'm your father, Optimus. What?
What?
Oh my god, Elon Musk is fucking Optimus' dad. My robot heart stopped. Cliffhanger. Alright, someone else read the next chapter.
Who's gonna read a mirror, you Ashton?
You can do it.
Optimus POV. What do you mean? Are you his father or not? Tyler said. He sounded a little anxious. Elon pulled on his suit jacket. It felt like time had stopped. Okay, Tyler, I understand Optimus is your lover and everything, but I need to talk to him alone. Elon sounded very serious. Tyler looked at me. Tyler, if this is true, I want to know, so please. Ty nodded and walked back to our limo. I watched him open the limo door and close it. Okay, Elon, tell me everything, I said to him. He took a picture of him and a woman who looked surprisingly like me. This is Cassandra, your mother, my ex-wife, Elon told me. He handed me the picture. Elon has his arm wrapped around my mother. They were both smiling and holding beers. I swear I felt a robot tear reach my eye. I don't know what to think, I said. I rubbed my metal forehead. I handed the picture back to him. He quickly put it in his wallet and stuffed it into his pants pocket. Well, you just let me know. Here's my number in case you want to talk, Elon said. Of course, he handed me a business card. I slowly walked back to the limo. What the heck just happened? I opened up the limo to reveal a trash backseat with bloodstains and rips in the seats. What the? I went to the front and opened up the driver's side. Same thing as the back. I quickly ran up to Elon's Tesla that my dad was still in, surprisingly. I swiftly knocked on the car window. Dad, Elon, sorry, the limo, it's trashed, and there seems to be blood everywhere. I said in a panicked voice. He immediately got out of the Tesla and assessed the limo. He didn't say anything for a long time. I just followed him, not knowing what to think. Where's Tyler? Where are the chipmunks? Ninja's POV. I was running down an alley far, far away from that limo. I had lost the chipmunks at the beginning of this dark-ass alley. I don't even know what had happened in there. A bunch of people who looked crazy out of their minds started attacking the limo. I stopped running because my under-exercised legs were burning and I couldn't breathe. I sat down my back to a building. God, I hope you're okay, Optimus, I said out loud. I looked down at my extremely pink hands. I was supposed to propose to him tonight. I reached my hand into my pocket and pulled out the box. I opened it. It was a magnetic ring so he would never lose it. Get away from... Screams I heard a lady say from around the corner. But being the white boy I am, I was curious, so I quietly tiptoed my way to the edge of the building and looked towards the noise. Oh my god, I whispered to myself. I had to put my hand over my mouth to not barf. The lady was brutally murdered. I'm talking like her whole bottom half of her body was gone, and all that was left was top half, which had guts spilling out of her. Her mouth was open, including her eyes. Ew, I gasped. I plugged my nose, trying not to breathe in the stinking air from this lady. Where are you, Optimus? Optimus POV. Seems to be just a bunch of crazy fans attacked it, Elon explained to me. But I hadn't believed it. Only 9-year-olds watch Ninja and isn't their bedtime like 5 p.m.? I don't believe it. Listen, I'm going to go look for Tyler. Have a safe trip back, I said to Elon and walked off towards some empty restaurants. Cliffhanger.
Wait, what? Why? I'm confused. What happened?
I have no idea. Alright, last chapter.
Alright, someone needs a grand finale.
I think
I guess I'll do it.
Yeah, do Ashton.
Yeah.
I walked down the alleyway searching for Tyler, wondering how I'm ever going to find him in this place. He could be anywhere. I took careful steps to make sure that I did not alert any noise to whatever is causing havoc out here. The sky was a hazy shade of gray, masked by clouds and illuminated by nothing but the bright moon and the street lamps. The wet streets shined with rain and reflected the lights from above. It was beautiful, yet it was hard to appreciate the beauty of the night when my one true love was missing. As I rounded the corner on the wet concrete, I saw a human-shaped figure laying on the sidewalk, leaned up against a brick wall of the library. I carefully approached it, and there it was. I saw a body of a woman whose bottom half of her was ripped off. I kneeled down on my robot legs and examined the body. I have learned in many Transformer movies that this is what you do if you want to find out how. I kept looking around, occasionally poking at her guts falling out of her. The woman had long, wavy brown hair that just reached her shoulders and wore lots of eye makeup. Her eyes were still open, her torso was soaked with what was presumably her own blood. Her clothing stained red. She wore a gold necklace splattered with blood. I carefully examined the necklace to see if it could give me a clue as to who she was. Ari, shh. Then I stopped. Holy shit. It's Pokemon. I held her in my big robot arms and cried out a single robot tear. If this happened to Pokemon, where the hell is Tyler? Ninja POV. After seeing the woman's dismembered body laying on the sidewalk, I ran away as fast as I could, not even paying attention as to where I was heading. I ran and ran and ran until my Fortnite streamer legs couldn't run anymore. I walked down the sidewalk illuminated by the street lamps above. Far away, I could hear cars driving through the soaked streets. For a moment, I let my mind focus on the sounds of the city far away, feeling my heart rate slow and deeply breathing in the cold air of the night. I took a moment to appreciate the beauty around me and quickly remembered why I was here in the first place. Optimus baby, Prime Optimus. I yelled at the top of my lungs. My words echoed throughout the quiet city, and I prayed he could hear me. I scanned around me to get a good idea of how far I had wandered from where we even started, hoping I could retrace my steps. God, how did I even get here? It feels like this morning happened a month ago. Then I heard footsteps behind me. I brightly grinned. Tyler, baby, what are you doing here? Then my heart stopped. Jess?
I agree with that child.
Whoa.
Dun dun dun.
Awkwardest cliffhanger ever.
Bro, where's part 2 at though?
Oh, I don't want to listen to any more of that.